Thank you for joining me as I cover something really exciting. So we have chatted about it a few times in our office. You've probably seen some previous videos on our channel covering off the Bank of Canada interest rate announcement. So they do meet 8 times every year, and today is the day. So I know that a lot of people last year really benefited from switching into a variable rate mortgage. And if you do have a variable rate, mortgage, car loan, line of credit, any of those things, um, you're probably already up to date and, waiting to see, what the interest rate is going to be. As it's variable, it does have the ability to, rise or fall. And so today, I can announce that the Bank of Canada has kept interest rates the same, which is great news, especially if you locked into a mortgage with a variable rate last year. They're not expected to rise at all. The rate is going to be held the exact same. So again, as I was saying, this affects anybody with a variable rate mortgage, variable rate, car loan, any payments that are on a variable rate basis as opposed to a fixed rate basis. So yes, so it stayed low. They did comment. I was reading the article this morning when it was released, and they did comment that the economy is getting stronger and it is coming back. There's been fewer COVID cases. There's been higher vaccination rates, but there's still a moderate amount of instability. When we hear about all these variants, as well as areas that haven't quite reached vaccination targets. So there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of factors that go into it. But um, they have announced that it will be staying the same. Um, and um, yeah, this is great news. It's great news for anybody with the variable rate. We had done a conversation, Joe and myself, in one of our previous videos, looking at how much Canadians are saving now on even their first payment on their mortgage, which traditionally, it would have the most interest. It's looking like the most recently, 61% of the initial payment is going towards principal, and this is a direct reflection of low interest rates. And especially, I think they're projecting the rate to enter into a soft landing. So it's also not going to be a dramatic spike where all of a sudden the housing market, everything rebalances. We go to rates where we were 2 years ago. It's going to happen gradually and it's going to happen softly. So if you have at all been interested in purchasing a home, if you're seeing that things are starting to open up more, maybe you're seeing in your neighborhood where you're renting, there is more homes on the market. It's actually a great time to get into the market, to chat with Joe, myself, Terry, then anybody at the office. We can run a pre-qualification for you to see this is where you would qualify in the market. And better yet, we can work towards getting you even pre-approved, which involves getting a rate hold certificate, keeping your rate locked with that lender should you purchase a home within 4 months of getting that pre-approval. We really want to see, this is a really great chance actually just for new buyers to get into the market with low rates, even though it's variable, year over year for the entire life of the mortgage. It's proven that a variable will save you more money in interest, especially when you're starting out. Your variable rate is as low as it is, and for the past year almost, it has stayed the exact same. There haven't been any changes, and it's expected to make a soft landing. So we're not expecting to see any major spikes in the rates. So this is really exciting news if you're somebody who has a variable rate. Also, if you were looking into getting a mortgage, definitely reach out to our office. We would love to chat about the options, the different rates you can pay, different payment options, what you qualify for. We'd love to just, sit down, have a chat with you. And we will be covering the next interest rate announcement, which is going to be September 8th. of this year. So look out for our video on that Wednesday as well. And if you're watching this video and maybe you're new to our channel, or you haven't seen any of our previous videos, definitely check out our video tomorrow where Joe and I are going to be going live on Canadian Mortgage Weekly and chatting about a really interesting topic. There's been a lot of chatter about the real estate correction, when's a good time to buy. Well, we're seeing a lot of awesome data, and we really do think that now is the time to get into the market, and become a homeowner. So we have some really, really great information to share with you tomorrow at 11:30. Um, but I guess I could just let you guys go. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Sam Thompson, mortgage agent in the Barrie Simcoe area. And I'll see all of you tomorrow morning at 11:30. So thanks so much and have a great day.